right, guys. So the Sharks played the LA Kings in the preseason. I actually was at the game in SAP Center. It was fun, although it was preseason and the Sharks did lose. It was still fun, and had a good time as always. Like I do at every NHL venue I go to, I got a puck. So kind of like in Arizona, how I got the reverse retro puck for the Coyotes, I got a Sharks reverse retro puck with the normal design on the other side. So that'll be added to my collection. But yeah, first time at SAP Center in a couple years. Actually, well, right before COVID, a week before COVID hit, I was at the Sharks Stadium, and then they haven't really allowed fans that much since. So yeah, they lost to the Kings 4-3. It was a pretty decent game though. The Sharks scored early in the game in the first period. Yeah, it was a pretty nice goal from Timo Meier, and they were pretty sloppy with penalties. They allowed 3 goals to LA in the second period. But it was cool because I got to see William Eklund, the rookie, up close, which is cool to see. Brent Burns had a pretty nice goal. Tomas Hertl had a goal. Timo obviously had one, and that was it. Sharks had 2 goalies, Reimer and Melnichuk. Reimer he started very strong, and then he declined as the game went on. He with an .857 save percentage. Melnichuk had a .917 save percentage, but he also struggled allowing a goal pretty early. And he only had 12 attempts. Jonathan Quick was in net for LA, did pretty darn good, and then they put in Garrett Sparks, who 867. He did all right. He made some pretty critical saves, though. It was a close game at the end. The Sharks did score to cut it within 1. And the crowd, there was not many people there, but it was a pretty decent hype around that last goal for the Sharks, their third goal, which is in the third period. And they actually outscored. They won the third period 2-1, but obviously weren't able to get that last goal. But I think it was cool to see William Eklund. He actually got third star of the game, or first star of the game, which was pretty cool. I mean, I think obviously he didn't really contribute that much goal wise, but it was cool to see him. He had 2 assists though, so I think it's kind of emerging that Eklund is a great passer. You look at last game he played in, he had an assist. He had 2 assists tonight. Was tied for the most points with Hertl, who had 1 goal and 1 assist. The Kings had goals from Elias Anderson, Kale Klage, Aiden Dudas, or actually Aiden Dudas had an assist, but Jordan Spence had a goal and Austin Wagner. But it was a great experience. So I sat down by the glass. I could see Eklund just skating right by my face, seeing guys get hit. It was cool nonetheless. And it is preseason. Like, I'm not judging this, but I do like the thing with hockey is preseason is kind of important because although the games and points and everything don't matter, Eklund, I want to see him perform well because we don't know if he's going to be in the NHL yet. And like other guys like that, Ozzy Weisblatt, other guys, we want to see rookies and emerging good players play in a low stakes environment, if that makes sense. We want to see them succeed, and I think they have done so well. But yeah, I think the overall thing was I was happy to be back at SAP. Shout out to my guy Calvin for hitting me up with tickets. That was awesome. But yeah, just a fun game. And a vlog will be coming soon. I actually got 3 more merchandise items at the game besides this puck. But I will save those for when you guys see the vlog. And yeah, 4-3 final. Sharks, short preseason this year as always. They're gonna play the Ducks. They're gonna head down to Anaheim and play them, and then after that there'll be only 2 more. They're gonna play the Ducks again in San Jose, and the Knights in the preseason as well, and then open up against the Jets. But yeah, I mean, I think the main story is Eklund's a great passer, and the guys we expect to get goals are getting goals, like Burns and Meier and Hertl, which pretty expected. I mean, these are the vets. So yeah, anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts. Kings win 4-3. Sucks the Sharks lost, but it's the preseason. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Yeah, go Sharks.